Good morning. It's Hiker Dude Dad back on the ATinPA again. This is late August here, and I am doing 2 of these hikes in a week here. I just got on the trail at Smith Gap. Not even sure if that's even near town, but we're at Smith Gap here, and I'm going to go about 8 miles to Wind Gap. So it's really dark in here. It's really shaded, really dark, and there's a lot of little ankle rollers here on the trail. I am still, my GoPro is still at the hockey rink, so I'm trying to do this on a phone again, which I really don't like, but here we are. Just starting out now. We had to climb a very steep road to get here, so pretty sure I'm kind of close to the top of a ridge here, and we're going to be walking across and then descend into Wind Gap. All right, so less than a mile in, and beware of hornets just ahead. I saw this in Wandering Woodsman's video from like a week ago. Seemed like the hive was hanging down low somewhere. I just heard one. I don't know, didn't see it. There were 2 places along here that he saw the orange tape. And there were hornets' nests fairly low to the ground. Oh well, take that as a good sign, I guess. I didn't see them. Don't have to deal with them. But yeah, so hornets I'm on the lookout for today, and also bears. I've seen warnings about them in this area. I do have my spray on me today. I haven't been taking it, but and I'm not terribly scared of black bears, honestly. I think they usually hear you and run. Used to hope all that's correct, but up here we're kind of at almost the end of the northeastern reaches of the trail here in PA, and it's bear country, so I've got it. I'd love to see one running away. I've never seen one in the wild, so it'd be nice to see one, but only if it's running away. So far, just your typical Pennsylvania forest. The path is rocky. It's almost like somebody wanted to pave it with stones, but then turned them all at 35-degree angles and made sure the corners were up. But, you know, that's anticipated. Yeah. A lot of green trees. Sun's rising in the east. Figured I should follow that. And yeah, it's humid. Temperature's not too bad. Saw 2 through hikers pass me going southbound. And that's about it. Nothing else really to see so far. Okay, more orange tags. So I think we're getting into hornet's nest area number 2. Again, here's a sign for southbounders. Well, I hear a buzz every once in a while. looking up as well. I know one of the ones that Cliff saw, I felt was right along the path. Well, hear a couple buzzes, but moving on. Man, I have completely zoned out here for like 2.5 miles. Right around the 3.5 mile mark. The trail goes that way. Just came from Smith Gap Road, which is 3.5 miles. That syncs up. Yeah, so down here, this little side trail to the Appalachian Trail. Don't know anything about that one. There's a spring. I think there's 3 levels of spring down here, and the top one is dry recently. And the Leroy Smith shelter is down this way. I'll be honest, I don't need a break or anything right now. This hike has been honestly fairly boring. There's nothing really to look at or anything, so I'm just gonna keep going. There are some lookouts at the end, the Han Lookout and a place called Lookout Rocks, as we're descending to Wind Gap. But man, so far it's just been me chewing up miles. Just I don't know, guess I've had song lyrics in my head. I guess I've been thinking about other hikes that I need to do. My wife's gonna come with me to do the section with Pulpit and Pinnacle. I've never taken her there before, so I'm excited she's gonna come with that, so I've been thinking about that. Otherwise, it's just been the same view for 3.5 miles. No overlooks, no water, nothing. So yeah, so I am just gonna keep going. 4.6 miles here to Wind Gap. I'm also thinking that there's a ice cream shop that I saw on the way in here, and it should be open when I get there. So I'm just out here in regular Pennsylvania woods thinking about ice cream and all that. So I'll check back in if there's anything interesting along the way. All right, just came out of the woods to a power line clearing. And we got our first view. This is pretty good. There we go. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go out into the woods this way. Okay, so somewhere out there is a town called Saylorsburg, S-A-Y, Saylorsburg. And we are gonna continue basically straight out that way along the ridge. We're on Blue Mountain. A lot of the northern Pennsylvania hike is along Blue Mountain. And then I believe this, so this will go out Blue Mountain, kind of goes and almost like looks like it folds back on itself. But I guess Blue Mountain kind of ends there where we're going to drop into Wind Gap. And then on the other side, if I recall, is that Kittatinny Mountain, that you kind of cross over onto that and take all the way to Delaware Water Gap and New Jersey and Mount Mincy and all that. I am pretty sure that's what I'm getting from this my little 2-second research here. View one more time. I kind of hear those power lines crackling. No better time for a snack of yellow watermelon. What in the world did we get from our CSA yesterday? It's completely messing with my mind. It's delicious, but I have to close my eyes to eat it because it's yellow. think they experimented with green ketchup a few years back. I couldn't do it. Just back on some more classic Rocksylvania Trail here. Gone about 2 miles since the Leroy Smith shelter, and I just realized I was going to go to the shelter so I could look for Wandering Woodsman's sticker that he hid there like a week and a half ago. And well, I didn't need a break, so I didn't feel like walking down to the shelter. You've seen one shelter, you've seen them all. And I was just like spaced out at that point. So I totally forgot to go down there and look for that sticker. I really want one, and I do want to find one someday. But I'm not going to do a 3-mile backtrack at this point. I'm so... Oh, it's hot. I'm sweaty. I'm bored with no lookouts right now. So, yeah. Well, sorry, Cliff. I'll catch up to you one of these days. Oh man, I'll figure out something to do with my stickers too. I was gonna leave one of my new ones there, but I'll have to figure out some kind of clever way for people to get my stickers. I mean, you could always bump into me and say hi and I'll give you one, but you know, maybe we'll work on something even more clever. Maybe I'll black out here and think about that on the way to the end of the trail. Right. So about 5.5 miles in here, we're exiting the woods. There's a gas line crossing here. Really high grass. Try and get you over this. Some views on either side. Yeah, we're crossing the gas line here. Trying not to get ticks. Oh, I can't even reach up that high to see a view. Alright. 5.5 miles. So we got a little less than 3 to go. In about 1.5 miles, we're going to start the descent down into Wind Gap. That descent, if I recall, yeah, we're going to start that soon. That's a 3-mile descent. And about 500 feet. So, not as bad as dropping into Lehigh Gap, I guess, but at least the trail doesn't seem to be a stream today, which is good. Just came to a spot here with a little side trail, and I can see like Blue Mountain out there, and I'm so desperate for an overlook that even though it's not on the map or anything, I'm gonna give it a try. Oh. There's a little campsite here actually. Go down here, might be a clearing. A little bit. You can see it's like some digging or something out there. Maybe some buildings. I was just a couple steps off the trail, so figured I'd give it a shot. Alright, got to the sign for Hans Lookout here. It's been a little slow go here. There's a lot of rocks in the sun on the trail, high grass, so I've been taking it easy in case it's snaky. But here is Hans Lookout. Again, gonna take a glance and look for snakes. Don't see any on the rocks here, but oh man, that is a gorgeous view of a giant warehouse. A couple of them. I think that's Route 33 coming up here into Wind Gap. Yeah, okay. well, you can see far, but man, there's at least 4 giant warehouses that I can see. When I was up here the other day, I saw big like signs like kind of protesting more giant warehouses. I guess that's the thing, that these things are taking up land and taking up views and such. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of land up here to put them on, but you know, yeah, I'd rather not have to look at that. But anyway, I'll go home and order from Amazon and whatnot. So there we go. Yeah, so a bunch of rocks here. Thinking might just have a seat here, pull out my sandwich. It is about lunchtime. Alright, so we've officially started the rocky descent here. Should probably finish my sandwich up there. I'm going to finish this so I can use my hands. Alright, so just came off the trail here, and we're at Lookout Rocks. Another overlook here. All the lookouts are near the end here. So, Lookout Rocks, we're looking north to the Aquashicola Creek, which it seems to be heavily wooded, so I can't really say that I see it, but the Pocono Mountains are way in the distance there. So Pocono's popular recreational destination here in Pennsylvania. I'm no stranger to it. It's yeah, out there along the horizon. It's kind of a big boulder field here too, the Lookout Rocks. So yeah, we're north facing here, so I don't expect it to be snaky, but I don't know, it's a hot day in rocks, so you know, that could be anywhere. Alright, so we've got 3/4 of a mile to go, and we're going to descend over 400 feet. So we are going straight down. Got the poles out. Almost done. I can almost taste the ice cream right now. That's bug spray. So that was a fun descent down those switchbacks. Only fell on my butt once. Fortunately, I'm never recording when that happens, but we are down here at Broadway in Wind Gap. Actually, that's Route 33. Broadway is here under it. So I gotta walk down Broadway here on this side of the road under the Route 33 bridge, and then I'm parked on the other side. So that is about it for here. But I'm going to go check out Sweet Nanny's for some ice cream. So we will go check that out. Oh, Sweet Nanny. All indications were that you were open today, but you're not. I'll have to go find ice cream elsewhere. Looks like it's Rita Watermelon Misto for me today. I'll take it. It's like 90 degrees right now. It is absolutely boiling, but hey, there's another 8 miles down. I don't even know, this is going to get me into the high 50%, maybe 60% done with the ATinPA. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. I'm going to be tearing it up here these next 2.5 months here. Really trying to finish out here strong by the end of the year. So hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.